Day's Labor by Kai Dameron. More than 482 million people live off less than $2 a day because they work in factories. In a factory, the hourly wage is 1.22 Renminbi. That's 15 cents in American dollars. Some of the new workers have to work an extra 4 hours, but are only paid for 2. There is lots of forced overtime. The overtime hourly wage is 1.65 Renminbi. That's 20 cents in American dollars. The minimum wage in America is $7.78. That's over 51 times as much as the average factory worker in China makes. And wages. During the busy season, people have to work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. The factory only hires girls between ages 18 and 25. Otherwise, they're considered not healthy enough for it. Male workers are only hired for special types of work. They stand on their feet for work all day. The factory uses methylbenzene. Methylbenzene is a toxic chemical, and the workers don't know it. The factory building is filled with bad-smelling, irritating gas. The factory provides workers with no medical insurance and pension. Punishment of the violation of the rules. There are very strict rules in all factories. You will be fined if you break any of these rules. A violation to the rules is set by the management to be punished harshly. Monthly, more than 20% of all workers are punished because of a violation to the rules. A discipline warning is a fine of 7.31 Renminbi. That's $1.20 in America. Wait, what? Disciplinary warning, such as playing poker in the dorm room, is a fine of 7.31 Renminbi. A serious offense is a fine of 67 Renminbi, and a minor offense is a fine of 36.54 Renminbi, such as not sleeping in the dorm. At the modeling workshop, a fine of $6 is to be imposed on the worker if his or her rejection rate is higher than 3%. Being not respectful to your superiors, such as talking back, is a warning offense. Refusing to work overtime is a major offense, and refusing to work overtime 3 times leads to firing. He's doing business in China. Reebok, Nike, Walmart products, dollar store products, Farberware, Foxconn, and Apple, among various others. Up and quitting. There is no contract between management and the worker itself. A deposit of 40 Renminbi is required to the management. Such deposit is charged only out of the concern on the part of the management that the workers might leave too soon under such harsh working conditions. Workers cannot get back the deposit if they quit within 90 days of being hired. He has to wait 55 days for his first paycheck. America should do. America should make a labor agreement with China. This would mean we would continue trade and ensuring conditions for factory workers are safe and guidelines are complied with. This would mean that China and the United States are in agreement about the working conditions, hours, and wages for the workers. The U.S. will send representatives over to China to make sure the agreement is in action. That's it. America should do. America should make a labor agreement with China. This would mean we would continue trade while ensuring conditions for factory workers are safe and guidelines are complied with. This would mean that China and the United States are in agreement about the working conditions, hours, and wages for the workers. The U.S. will send representatives over to China to make sure that the agreement is in action. Won't put workers' lives in danger. Ensures product quality due to not being so tired and grumpy. By sending a representative over to China, this ensures that rules are being complied with. When workers are paid a market standard wage, there might be more people willing to work. It will decrease the amount of on-site injuries, decrease the suicidal rate, job satisfaction, and creates international buyers' confidence knowing that their product came from a safe, reliable place. And it could increase the job pool by having good working conditions. The cons. This may cost a lot of money to send representatives over to China. It may decrease the amount produced in one day, and it may cause a possible decrease in the amount of revenue that is made. Scheduled checks may cause factories to clean up their act during the check, but may not be a permanent change. Some factories may need to temporarily close to make sure changes are ready to be put into action. This could also cause an increase in the price of the product.
It limits management on this ability to run the factory as they see fit. Finding a representative to send over to China will also be expensive. The representative will have to be very versatile. They need to speak Mandarin and English and need to be skilled in business and diplomacy. There will be many obstacles that China and America will need to overcome as they come to an agreement on what is correct for factory conditions.